So I am Rajul Sukala. I am the secretary of Mahindra Vivante Society, which is in Andheri East. And we have just recently commissioned the solar project of 140 kilowatts in our society. So firstly, Mahindra Vivante is one of the greenfield project that we have bought the property, or most of the members have bought the property, where a lot of investment is already happened on the green initiative, which is we have an STP plant which is working effectively, and there are other initiatives in terms of water harvesting and all those things already implemented. What we hadn't looked at was how do we further have a sustainable society in place, which is why we thought of using solar. Again, because we are a high-end society with a high demand for electricity. So roughly we were spending on a monthly basis almost 2.5 lakh rupees per month. So for us to see how we can bring down and optimize the cost, solar was a definite choice, and because we had done the study, we realized that there is a good opportunity for us to invest in this technology and reap out benefits for the society. So for us, one of the critical point was members should be onboarded first to see whether they see value in investing in solar. So one of the AGMs that we had in the past, we had put forth the idea of going and exploring whether we can go with the solar initiative, which was well received. Basis that we had sort of started looking out for vendors who all can help us come up with a proposal. So one of the person we got introduced to is Kunal from PeriUrja, who had also given us a quotation with regards to the project that we may want to undertake based on the requirements that he understood from us. So we commissioned the solar project in the month of October, roughly around 15th or 16th of October 2025. So in the first month, we saw 50% reduction because it's already commissioned for half a month. But in the month of November, what we could see is almost 100% of our total demand for electricity was something that we were able to salvage. And what we see in the bill was only the regular maintenance charges with regards to the rentals and the wheeling charges, which we could see being charged by the DISCOM. So that was a significant savings that we could see being achieved in the society in the upcoming bills. So for our society, as you can see, we have used bifacial panels and the structure is also elevated. One of the reasons why we wanted to have an elevated structure was we wanted to use the area for our recreation purpose. Although if you see, there are a lot of equipments which are there in the terrace. However, we wanted to ensure that there is space available. There is a section of terrace which is also part of the fire emergency evacuation, and we wanted to ensure that there's this option available for people in case there is any emergency. So all those things taken into account, I think so it was a seamless execution that we have managed to implement in Vivante. So firstly, I would want to thank the government for looking at this requirement and aspects with regards to investing in the greenfield projects. Government has done a phenomenal job in giving subsidies. My personal experience, of course, was very seamless because the amount of subsidy based on the recent budget communication had gone up almost double the amount which was previously we were eligible to. So we were really happy to latch on to that opportunity, and additionally from a procedural standpoint, it was seamless. Everything was online, streamlined, and it was step-by-step approach, and PeriUrja really helped us to secure the subsidy. So we commissioned the project in the month of October, and by middle or end of December, we managed to get the subsidy. We have just recently commissioned the project. So for me, it's only 2.5 months that we have seen the benefits, but I can see real benefits for sure. Largely for now, I think so. We are really happy with the way the performance of the solar is happening. So, looking forward to more such savings coming from this initiative. One of the critical factor for any such heavy capex investment is to have a very good OEM vendor who will help us, support us in all our requirements. So initially when we did our study, we went to the Lodha Tower as well, where we looked at the project execution was performed by PeriUrja. We were really happy with the way they had executed, basis which we had sort of shortlisted them and went ahead with their proposal. And once we had engaged with them, we are really content and happy in terms of the way professionally they have managed the entire project. There were certain challenges both internally at our end and few of the delivery challenges with regards to the panels not being available because of the shortage of solar. But they were very transparent in terms of sharing the entire experience, and they were really had empathy towards us in terms of the concerns that we had, and they were very patient in addressing all our queries. So kudos to the team in terms of the way they have sort of supported us in our expectation, and largely I think so the way the project was executed was seamless for us. So a great team that PeriUrja has, and I would really recommend any of the societies who would want to onboard any vendor. I think the PeriUrja has to be one of the top 5 contentions in your case. So for me, rooftop solar is one of the great initiatives that any society can look forward for to see how they can bring down their overall maintenance. Because firstly, I think so everybody wants the maintenance to go down. This is especially true with new societies where already because of the high property taxes and a lot of amenities being provided by the builders, the maintenance cost is high. While you don't want to compromise on your lifestyle, you would want to see how you can bring down the overall maintenance cost. So one of the way we have managed to bring down the maintenance cost, which was very high for Mahindra Vivante, is to see how we can harness the solar energy and use that to fulfill our electricity demand, which has been a great investment to me in my mind. And I think so that's something that any society or managing committee should look at in terms of how they can optimize and bring down the cost. We will surely recommend PeriUrja because for us, we had a lot of apprehension firstly because of the persistence and the assurance that the team had given us. We went ahead with PeriUrja, and really I think that was a very good decision that the managing committee had taken, because we are 100% satisfied in terms of the way they have managed our expectation and delivered the desired results. Because there were a lot of complexity, firstly I'll put forth. We are in Andheri East, we are part of the funnel area. So there were a lot of apprehensions firstly with regards to the compliance it needs to be undertaken when it comes to the aviation authorities. Also with BMC and other authorities, I think so there was a lot of apprehension. But I think so PeriUrja really took all our concerns and step by step they helped us resolve all the answers that we were looking for, which gave us an assurance that we need to go with this as a partner for our project implementation.